Game 1 between the Warriors and the Rockets proved them all wrong.
He'll dance. He'll throw up a shot. Oh, are you kidding me? Geometrically, that should not have happened.
My thing is this, though. This is my thing. How do you even guard something like that? Like, how do you guard something like that? Comment down below. Is that even possible to guard or stop?
Game 1 between the Warriors and the Rockets proved them all wrong.
He'll dance. He'll throw up a shot. Oh, are you kidding me? Geometrically, that should not have happened.
It definitely shouldn't, but it's Steph Curry.
The experts, the media, and the trolls who were basing all their analysis on one game, the most recent one. Experience versus insanely youthful athleticism. Absolute cinema. The following is a full tactical breakdown of this first clash and the first moves that were made by both teams on this basketball chessboard.
I don't know how you guard.
All right, Goats. Today, we've got an awesome sponsor, Prize Picks, the ultimate destination for
We gotta skip this. We gotta get back to the game. Let's go. All right, let's see. The Warriors won, right? I believe the Warriors won. Yeah, they won. Steph Curry was having one of those nights. He was making. Anytime you see Steph making shots like that, the team he is on definitely won that night.
He started the game with the Jalen Green assignment, but with Alpi screening him for the DHO, the speed and passing ability from Houston stood out from the jump.
Going to Şengün, and then Renee Thompson could not slam it, and there's a whistle and a foul inside.
Pods had the Van Fleet assignment, and Dre, the primary defender on the man they call Baby Jokic.
Gets after you defensively.
Damn!
Steamrolling into Green, that's a foul on Şengün.
Amin is a freak athlete, so with Jimmy prioritizing taking away the drive, Thompson had enough space for the elbow pull-up. On the other side of the ball, Amin drew the Curry matchup and was face-guarding him from the outset. However, the plan was to switch on the Steph off-ball action. And look at this kid guarding both Butler and helping on Moody.
Shot clock at 6. Moody will go in. A bump, a fall, a feed, and a 3 by Butler.
Unreal. With Jalen Green's first step tilting the defense at the point of attack, Alpi caught a body on the roll.
Damn, Draymond got stuffed on like that? That's a real poster, too. That's what you call a poster.
On the cross match, Brooks got Curry, and the coverage was the same. Top block that mofo. When Thompson saw Moody in the gap to help Butler, it was a simple read to the veteran sniper.
And it's Fred VanVleet for 3.
But when Jalen Green was involved in the action, Coach Udoka didn't want his team switching.
Wait a minute. So it's titled Game 1 proved them all wrong. But who expected the Houston Rockets to beat the Warriors? Well, that's not proving them wrong. That's proving them right. Because I know I don't expect, me personally, I'm just being honest. I don't expect much from the Rockets. I expect the Warriors to win this series. Comment down below. Let me know who y'all expect to win this series. But me personally, I definitely expect the Warriors to win this series. I don't expect the Rockets. I don't, and I never did expect the Rockets to win against the Warriors series. So I don't know what they mean by prove them all wrong. I expect the Warriors to win the first game, the second game, the third. I expect it to be a sweep, yes. Or in 5. I expect the Warriors to win either a sweep or in 5. I just don't see them going to a 6 or 7 though, for sure. Let's go.
And this is why.
This is watching Butler, who kicks it back to Podziemski. Here's a 3, and it's
When the Rockets got Curry in the post, Coach Kerr had Dre helping. And that overzealousness to help Curry was creating massive holes elsewhere.
weeks ago against the Rockets. Open for the foul line. Şengün again.
But Curry was engaged defensively, even isolated on an island against a speed demon. The vet was holding his own. Houston also preferred to help off Draymond as much as possible, daring him to force them to take him seriously from distance. Rejecting the Şengün screen, Jalen was getting to the rim at will, and that rim pressure was leaving Alpi with perfect offensive rebounding position. With Houston getting paint touches at will, Alpi was feasting on those short little jumpers.
With a little crossover, and here's Şengün.
Things started to turn halfway into the first when the first substitutions came in.
DP to the roller, and there you go. Little tic-tac-toe for Butler to lay it up and in.
With Curry drawing two on the drive, GP2 was left wide open. Seeing the Warriors starting to catch their rhythm, Steady Freddy quieted the crowd.
East into Van Vliet. Off the Adams pick from the foul line.
Before showing that championship DNA immediately on the inbound.
This ball's how about that? Van Vliet had it. He still has it. And now we're going to get a tie-up between he and Gary Payton in seconds.
Curling off the post flare screen, Curry got the step for the tough finish at the rim.
Curry turns the corner, and Steph putting it up and in. And you got to switch, and he just kind of ran through Dylan Brooks trying to switch onto him. Just wasn't ready to defend because Steph, he knew if he just went quick, he'd have an angle to the basket. Then teardrop him.
Coach Kerr wanted a high pickup point on Jalen Green. A dangerous bet against such explosiveness and ability to slither amongst the trees.
Jalen Green. And they got their best perimeter defender on him, and that is Gary Payton. Green swerves inside. What a play! What a move!
And lazy passes from Moody created clear runways for Houston liftoffs.
Cookies! Tyrese! And what you've seen so far, Craig, is what? The officials are going to let the guys play.
In early offense, with both Rockets jumping at the chef, Curry split the defense for the easy lay. And because Houston was scared to death of his shot, driving lanes were open to him to exploit.
Attack him before the defense is set. Steven
That's the
Adams
only thing. It's like he still can make layups. Like if you jump at him at the 3-point line, okay, now he flat pass you layup. It's still gonna be a bucket. That's the only. It's like this is why I got Warriors in 5 for sure. This is
Line
why.
on him. Steph was like, I'm going to expose this dude. He can't stay with me out here.
21-18,
Facts.
an early
Okay.
3-point lead for Houston to start. To start the second, the Warriors still had no real answer for Şengün's touch and patience inside.
Şengün on top. Posting the way.
Playing with a nice balance right now.
But Dre answered back immediately, slicing through Houston's zone coverage.
Green back in. Drives on Van Vliet and over Adams, and he gets it to go.
Oh, commercial break? Come on now. We was doing so well. Oh, we was doing so well. I don't even know where we left off at. We was just doing so well.
Line on him. Steph was like, I'm going to expose this dude. He can't stay with me out here.
21-18, an early 3-point lead for Houston to start. To start the second, the Warriors still had no real answer for Şengün's touch and patience inside.
Şengün on top. Posting the way.
Playing with a nice balance right now.
But Dre answered back immediately, slicing through Houston's zone coverage.
Green back in. Drives on Van Vliet and over Adams, and he gets it to go.
Kerr's adjustment was to take away all those open driving lanes Houston had had in the first, and the Dubs were turning those stops into transition daggers.
As he lost his balance, and here comes Jimmy Butler. Podziemski, 3, bucket.
Similarly, Houston was jumping into passing lanes
Knocked away, the long reach there.
and hitting catch-and-shoot trays off the drive and kick.
The crafty player, but he's right at 2, one of the strongest on the team. Good screen.
But that three is all created by the defensive identity of Tari.
With Butler's drives collapsing the defense and drawing help, Santos was the beneficiary.
Jones in the corner.
You're working off of Jimmy Butler. And Jimmy Butler is going to create the look. You just have to be ready to shoot it. He's Santos.
Buddy Hield gave Jabari some dance lessons.
Buddy Hield. He'll dance and he'll fire over Smith, and a 2 is down. Nice shot by Hield.
And Captain Buckets extended the Warriors' lead with both of Houston's best defenders draped all over him.
And he got it to go, and he was sandwiched. He had defenders draped in front and back.
Defensively, Draymond continued being a pest.
There's another turnover. This defense, once again,
And his playmaking on the other side of the court, chef's kiss.
Cutting, Curry, layup in.
And why? What? That's a
18 to
3-point
3
play.
Warriors run. Coach Udoka had to burn a timeout. Off the Şengün handoff to Fred, there was some confusion on who had the Alpi assignment on the scram switch.
Right there on the switch is Butler, and Şengün will sneak inside for 2.
And their two-man game kept generating good offense for Houston.
Van Vliet, Şengün inside, got it on the doorstep. Nice little play right there by the Houston Rockets.
Dillon's full court pressure led to a Dubs turnover on the inbound.
This is going to be a turnover.
It is
Created
indeed.
there by
Brooks.
Dylan Brooks.
Oh, he's a menace.
And his activity on the offensive glass forced Coach Kerr to call a timeout.
Rebound inside through the hands of Smith. Picked up by Brooks. Off the glass for 2.
And why not? Dylan Brooks, he's the one who created the turnover in the first place.
However, the baby-faced assassin came alive at the end of the first half, and Houston had no answers for him.
Curry, 3, good.
And gets his first 3 here of the evening.
It's Buczynski. 6 points from him. Curry, 3.
Oh, man.
Oh, he hit that from...
Like, how do you guard? Like, like we really need to. Like, you can't. It's nothing you can't even. Like, you can't even do nothing about. Like, if I'm the Rockets coach, I'm not even mad at none of my players. I promise you, I wouldn't be. I genuinely wouldn't be. You like excellent defense. Excellent like I wouldn't even be mad at none of my players. Like, how do you guard something like this? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What is this? Where is he shooting from? He damn near shooting from out of bounds. First of all, fading away. What's going on, bro?
From way outside. Biggest lead for Golden State.
The Warriors outscored the Rockets 29-13 in the quarter, and just like that, they had built a 13-point cushion heading into halftime. The third quarter.
I'm glad he's my guy. I'm glad I got them to win. I'm glad I got them to win this series, because if I was on the Rockets side, I would be genuinely pissed against that guy Curry.
Started with a battle of the NBA's 2 biggest villains.
And here's a little tangle, a little bump right there.
Yeah, a little physical play. Welcome to the playoffs, Brooks.
A simple jab fake from Curry opened up the back door, and the Butler served the chef with the dish. With Houston running a high pick and roll to get Jalen attacking downhill, Dre was doing a tremendous job of taking away the 3 and recovering to protect the rim as well. And Jalen Green on pods was barbecue chicken alert.
Jimski will launch it. Jimski gets a 3.
Jalen needed as much help as he could get, but then Jimmy said to the help, "Come here and get your own spanking for spoiling my initial plan."
Johnson is long and athletic and talented. Butler shoots over him and lasers one in.
And when Houston tried to triple team him by using the baseline as a third defender, Butler kept finding those advantage assists. Şengün kept doing his part to steady the ship with a flurry of finishes.
On Draymond Green, the left-handed hook shot rolls down. He's been the low bright spot for Houston's offense.
However, in isolation, against the Rockets' best defender, Butler was committing crimes against humanity in the state of Texas.
Picks up Butler. It's a 3. Butler, book it. Jimmy Butler. That's right.
Don't forget they used to call him Jimmy Buckets. Don't forget his name is Jimmy Buckets now.
It's a Reggie Millings, and I'm doing my best impression of you.
A 20-point Warriors lead. Timeout Houston. Coming out of the timeout with Houston trying to hunt Steph, Uncle Dre kept spoiling Coach Udoka's plans.
Şengün, then the offense. Draymond read that play and knocked it away.
And Steph left me speechless when he did this.
Gina piece. He'll dance. He'll throw up a shot.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Geometrically, that should not have happened.
This is why he's my favorite player. Y'all know, Kobe is my all-time. Kobe is like my Michael Jordan. Kobe is my all-time favorite player, like all time. But this is why Curry is my favorite current and living favorite player. Like, this is why he's my favorite current player. Imagine going against... Imagine sticking defense. You going against Curry, bro. You sticking defense. The nigga falling out of bounds. Bro, this a nigga want to fight you. Like, this Curry one of them niggas you want. Like, I'm so glad, bro. I'm so glad I'm not against this nigga. I'm so glad. Like, hey, certain shit you just can't stop. It's certain, God created certain people that you can't stop. And Curry is one of them for sure. Curry is definitely one of them. It don't matter what you do.
Wow, what a shot!
However, even down 23, the young Rockets refused to say die. They turned up the heat defensively.
Hit to ignite him in a jiffy. Kept the possession alive somehow. Moody in trouble, has to.
And Baby Jokic kept doing Baby Jokic things.
Now Şengün.
Damn. He said he got him one too.
And now Şengün hit one.
Off the loony pin down, Curry saw a Canadian, and it was on sight.
It's with Steph and Jimmy Butler still in there. Dylan Brooks, great defense. Curry, better offense.
But with Fred finding Adams on the pocket pass,
Like the shot goes in, but it wasn't a three. Adams on the other side, diving into the paint.
and with Adams coming up with offensive rebound after offensive rebound, second chance points were bringing Houston back into it.
Hopefully the third time is the charm on this possession. Van Vliet into the paint to the rim, layup good. Unbelievable activity from Steven Adams. He made that happen.
That Houston defense everyone was talking about before the series began was finally coming down in full force.
This is stolen by Hield, and he throws the lob up to Butler. And then Tari Eason blocks the shot. Incredible timing there from Tari.
Before you knew it, that once 23-point lead had been cut to just 9, a 17-3 avalanche from Houston to end the third. Alperen Şengün opened the final frame the way he started the second, using his strength and body control to get whatever he wanted inside.
Şengün piles right in his way.
On the other end, Amen Thompson was still face-guarding Steph, but when Pod screened, Houston was forced into a switch and Curry found GP2. However, Jabari Smith Jr. met him at the summit.
Curry to Payton right down the lane. Blocked by Jabari Smith Jr. 5 on the possession. Golden State still has the ball.
The Warriors responded with the circle slob action and got Curry a sliver of daylight.
Curry, Thompson comes out on Curry, three, bullseye.
No way. I mean,
Come on,
that's
no way.
twice. Shot clock running down. A big three.
Even Jimmy Butler, look, Jimmy Butler is on Curry team, and he like, I'm glad I ain't out there sticking defense on this nigga. I'm glad I'm on his team this year, for sure. That's what he thinking, like he really be hitting that shit. Wow, I'm glad I'm on his team. That's what he thinking, bro. I know what he thinking. That's exactly what he thinking.
He's out here just having fun.
But Amen was still unleashing his freakish athleticism, splitting the Warriors' defense before dumping it off to Aquaman, who turned Draymond into a prop. When Houston's zone overloaded the strong side, Pods attacked the closeout and dished it to GP2, parked in the dunker's spot. The Rockets weren't capitalizing on their open looks, and the Dubs were punishing them instantly.
He gets the ball. Ahead it goes. Payton on the release. And he comes in hot and high.
Kerr, as always, had a read on the situation.
Understand something. We don't even need to play with pace, right? We get a rebound. The only thing that matters is securing the rebound, right? They cannot score against us unless we turn it over and we're in a rush, right? Everybody, slow down, get the ball, get to the space.
Out of that timeout, Butler collapsed to help on a Thompson drive, and Jabari Smith Jr. was left wide open in the corner.
Here's Green to pick him up. Finds Jabari. Corner three! Three-pointer for the Rockets. There you go. The ball moved.
With Houston's help, defense sucked in on the strong side. Moody found his way to the weak side for a huge bucket, but Amen was still keeping the Rockets very much alive.
Nowhere for him to drive, and he still scores.
Udoka's 6-second signal was supposed to help his team. Instead, it just gave the chef enough time to season, saute, and serve up another soul-snatching three.
Only 6 to shoot. Curry. Oh, Curry! He hit that from the Woodlands. So there's blood in the water. And this shark by Davis Steph Curry.
From there, Golden State tightened the screws.
Jabari Smith on the step around. The Warriors. Butler comes back to steal it.
And Draymond Green was beating Houston at their own game.
Rebound Green! Rebounding the Rockets inside to go up by 9.
Beating them at their own game on the offensive glass.
Houston kept counterpunching.
To Fred Van Vliet from the wing, and he made
But then Şengün helped off Moody on a Pods drive, and he buried a back-breaking three.
Moody corner three. Got it! Moses has saved his best for last.
That set the stage for the ultimate closer, Jimmy Butler III.
Butler's hammer and up and all down it goes. Şengün.
Hey, this was a good game, though. Damn. I gotta start watching these shits live. This was a good game. I don't be having no time, though.
Butler will can it.
Not one, but two closers on the same team.
And the lead is 11.
Oh, no, they got this in the basket. They got this in the basket for sure. In the book.
Butler the other way. And that puts an exclamation mark on this Golden State win in Game 1.
And the Warriors gained an all-too-valuable road win, taking a 95-85 win against the Rockets.
They won by 10 at that, yeah. I got the Warriors in 5. Easy. Easy. I got the Warriors in 5. I bet had the Warriors in 5. Down there in 4. This might be a sweep. I'm gonna get a Rockets one game though. I'm gonna get them one. They not winning more than one game. I just don't see it. Especially you got Curry. You got Curry hitting fadeaway, damn near out of bound threes. Like you can't do nothing. But, boy, you can't do nothing about that. You can't do. Well, I know players be wanting to fight Curry so bad. I know they do. When they go in against him, I know they be just want to be like, fuck it. I know he can't fight. Let's do it. Let's do it, bro. I know I could beat him in a one-on-one with these hands. I know that's what players be thinking against that nigga Curry, boy. I know they do. You can't tell me nothing else. You can't tell me otherwise. I know they be thinking, I bet you I could beat him in a fist fight. I know that's what they be thinking, bro. I know they be ready to fight that nigga. I know they sick of this shit. Boy, I know they sick of this shit. I hate this for them. I enjoy checking this out, though. If y'all enjoy checking this out with your boy Jamar, hit the like button for me as well. Subscribe to the channel for more videos so that way you don't miss no new video every time I drop a new video for y'all. And I'll see y'all.